First game I played was when I moved here, was Pokemon Silver for GBA, and I distinctly remember sitting outside, and because obviously I didn't speak English that well, my mum was translating it for me, and I just absolutely fell in love with Pokemon because it was something completely different, something that I just never really played before, and I found it so immersive, and that game was what started my obsession and my hobby with gaming, and just kind of like the nerdier side. So for me, gaming was like a way to escape reality because of just a lot of personal issues that I didn't want to deal with in my life. And when I played games, it was just gonna take my mind off things. I was immersed in a completely different world. So it was just very kind of, I don't know, like it meant a lot to me. And I realised that before I wanted to be a solicitor, and then I just had a completely different change of heart to my career, and I wanted to do gaming because I wanted to also participate in this production and creating these amazing worlds and characters that other people can emerge into, and just creating something that's very enjoyable.
First game that I ever played was FIFA 99. I was about 5 years old when the game was released, and I thoroughly enjoyed playing FIFA constantly. The chance to relive football matches visually on the game console was just amazing.
První jako malý děcko, jo, tak to byl vláček. To si pamatuju, to byl vláček a bylo mi asi, já nevím, to vyšlo nějak 96, 7, takže mi bylo tak kolem 5 let. Jsme koupili první 386 a hrál jsem vláček. Pak z vláčku byl první Duke, teda Duke Wolfenstein, a potom Duke.
Já jsem na tom byla stejně, na 386 první Wolf a Simpsonovi. A Simpsoni asi ve 3 letech asi. A vláček samozřejmě.
I expanded to other consoles and my gaming collection grew more and more until university. I decided that I wanted to do game art, so then in the future I could hopefully also participate in big companies like Ubisoft and create my own games. As a female gamer, I guess I find it easier to have relationships and friendships with people, especially guys, because guys obviously play video games and I find it easy to get on with them. Some females are okay with it that also play video games, but there's others that are very judgmental and they think that it's very fake and that I would just do it for attention, just to get attention of guys, which is not true, and probably why I despise the term gamer girl. I think it's very fake and just not really accurate.
I play games today because I see it as a fantastic stress relief for myself personally. If I've had maybe a bad day or I need to get some time out of the real world, I think it's fantastic for me to be able to go into this virtual footballing world. I feel a connection between myself and FIFA. Like I said earlier, I'm a very, very enthusiastic football fan, and FIFA is just the closest sort of simulation to the real life game, and it's becoming more and more realistic every year. And I just feel the connection when playing it. I learn from it and take that out onto the real life pitch.
Protože to bylo něco, co jako moc nebylo, že jo, tehdy se chodilo normálně ven a hrálo se venku s dětskama, a kdo měl doma kompl, tak to byl ve své podstatě bůh, protože mohl hrát, tak to bylo úplně něco strašně high-tech a úplně nadčasového.
No, já jsem hrála z toho důvodu, že jsem vlastně 2 starší bráchy, takže oni furt seděli u kompu a když seděli oni, tak jsem seděla já. Protože mě hlídali a jak jinak hlídat mladší dítě, než že si ho dáš na klín a hraješ.
Gaming as a general, it's perceived in sometimes a negative light, seen as wrong. Some people say that it promotes violence, like GTA or Call of Duty. I don't personally agree with that. I think that you kind of take it as you please.
My opinion on the hobby of gaming is that it's a very positive hobby. There are a lot more worse things that kids or young adults could be doing with their spare time. I believe that it gives people a chance to, like I said, have a bit of a stress relief, a bit of a takeaway from reality. It's a good way as well to form relationships and friendships now with the playing online. There needs to be a kind of cut-off point, so for kids especially not to be spending all their time on the games consoles.
No já hraju skoro pořád ve volném čase.
No já jako snažím hrát, ale jelikož práce, škola sežerou většinu času, tak už se mi potom ani nechce hrát, takže teď už je takové slabší.
K jiným koníčkům kvůli hrám, asi to nebude tak kvůli hrám, ale spíš kvůli komplům celkově, jako ke grafice, k programování grafiky, nějaký stylování, potom nějaký e-shopy, weby a takto, takže to asi možná nebylo skrz úplně hraní, ale skrz komply jako celkově. Když je zase pravda, že ta grafika je s těma hrama dost spojená, takže možná to tomu taky napomůže.
No já určitě ne, pro mě byl kompl tak nějak konečná, z toho se to už dál nevyvíjelo.
So basically some of the work I'm going to do for uni is concepting and design. So before I model the actual figure, so for this topic I'm doing a zombie truck, we do a process called photo bashing, which in basically you get the model and then take certain bits that you want on and photo bash it onto the model, and then you have your selection of different types, and in the end you choose which type you want the best and then carry on to modelling it.
My friends and family see gaming as similar to me. They see it as a very positive influence. I have family members that play video games and have it as a hobby more than myself, and they all see it as quite a positive influence, just as long as we don't spend too much time on it. It allows us to, in a sort of, not to sound anti-social way, but we don't have to be in each other's presence to be enjoying one another's sort of company, and online gaming can bring so much enjoyment as well, because you meet other players as well as the people that you're playing with, and it's just a great way of interaction between you, your friends and family, and other people across the world.
So family and friends view it differently. I guess my mom, I guess she likes that I'm creative and I do cosplay and stuff, but sometimes she just finds it a bit weird, I guess. But friends, we're very much like-minded. We all go to conventions, we pretty much all play games. There isn't really a friend that I have that isn't into the same stuff as me in terms of gaming, etc. So yeah, we all appreciate this piece of art, I guess, and we all get on really well. There isn't really any kind of judgment between each other. We all accept it. It's definitely led me to have a lot of awesome relationships and opportunities. It's made me become a lot more sociable because there's just so much to talk about. I definitely go out a lot with people from my course. We have a lot of amazing parties, there's loads of people, and it's just great because everyone's so relaxed around each other. There's no I don't know, superficial fakeness going on.
Začalo to na Counter-Strikeu na source, kdy já jsem měl s klukama server, dělal jsem tam admina, no nežka tam začala tak nějak hrávat, tak jsme tam spolu začali bývat v noci, hrávat díl. No furt a pak se to nějak tak vyvinulo, no. Tak byl to chat ve hře, byl to voice chat, pak to byl voice chat mimo hru, pak to byly hovory na Skypeu, telefony, SMSky a tak nějak to vniklo, no. Po 3/4 roce, no, zhruba.
No, tak jsme se srali tak dlouho, dokud jsme se nezestěhovali, protože tak přes celou republiku je trošku náročný. Takže jsem šla do Brna, do školy vlastně kvůli té opici vedle. A tak nějak jsme tady zůstali, nastěhovali se k sobě a to drží, no, 3. rok. Tak
určitě, co nás chytlo, tak byl Skyrim a zpětně asi i Oblivion, nebo aspoň já mám plánu se k tomu dostat. Budu k tomu teďka teďka nějaké vychytávky, takže Skyrim ten společně, tam jsme na tom strávili hodin. Ale ještě co se asi chystáme, nevím jak do dneška, ale já se určitě chystám na Zaklínače novýho a myslím si, že to asi do toho bude se mnou, protože to je celkem puntovka.
Come on. Got a contract for me? I do. If you're willing to partner with me.
Říkal něco ve smyslu, že když spolu lidi hrajou a seznámí se přes tu hru, takže mají aspoň něco společného, aspoň nějaký ten základ. Potom už jsou další faktory, že jo, jestli mají společný třeba styl hudby, který poslouchají, nebo nějaké jiné koníčky, jako to máme třeba my, s tím, že prostě oba dva posloucháme stejnou hudbu, takže tam se taky hodně propojilo. A nebo potom prostě, že mají aspoň ten základ v těch hrách, kde se dá trávit relativně společný čas a nějakým způsobem se trošku poznat víc.
Jo, určitě spoustu. Já teďka nacházím jenom za minulý týden. Mám 3 další hráče z Brna, s kterými určitě jako zajedu na pivko nebo něco takového, jak bude čas.
So for me personally, gaming's opened up to a lot of different relationships with people. As like a sidetrack of gaming, I really got into cosplay, which is basically designing a costume of a favorite character or something, or going to conventions. And it's just made me meet a lot of amazing people, amazing photographers. I often play League of Legends, and most of my cosplays are from League of Legends, and that led me to meet the kind of main people from Riot, which is the company that produces the game, and it's led to quite amazing experiences like participating in photo shoots and videos which were featured on Riot's official page, so yeah, it's quite a cool experience.
I imagine myself when I'm older to still be playing video games, maybe not to the degree of today, but definitely still around. Today's elder generation are obsessed with the television, and that was a new invention when they were young and growing up, and similar to the games console, it's just taken off so much throughout my childhood, so I can definitely see it being a big part as well of the older generation.